Jets Nation, welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. Today is a great day to be a freaking New York Jets fan. He fires it over the middle, touchdown! Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets tie the football game! It's a toss to Breece Hall. Breece Hall cuts up the middle. Breece Hall's loose! Breece Hall's gone! Breece Hall is gone! He walks into the end zone! That's a Jets touchdown! Sauce Gardner's there for the game winner! That's New York Jets, new era Robert style of football right there. Breaking news, the New York Jets got him! Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the New York Jets! The vibe amongst his fan base is just a really awesome thing to watch our fans have a reason to be excited. This Jets team is ready to take flight this year.
We're going to show the world today what Jets football is about. Let's go. All we need is us. All we need.
I got high expectations for them, and you should too. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go Jets. Jets.
Jets, Jets, Jets.
Let's go! Yo, Jets Nation, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, Richie. Good morning. It's Monday, and we got some things to talk about today. I want to break down some training camp. I want to talk about some preseason, and I also want to hear from you guys. I want to get some of you guys in for a call-in show. I know it's been a little bit since I had you folks been able to tune in and talk some Jets with me. So that's what today is going to be all about. We're going to hear from you all. So please don't be shy. Join the show when we open up the hotline for you guys to join in. It's because I want to hear from you. This has been a pretty fun last few weeks. You know, we are coming off a dominating effort against the Carolina Panthers, 27-0, a rout against them. Training camp has been a buzz. I mean, there's just a lot of fun things to break down. So I want to get your guys' thoughts of it more importantly. So let's get it going. We got the first donut already. Barney with the $2. Nickname for the D-line is the Psychos. I think that is going to click. That might stick. Zach Wilson called the Jets defensive line a bunch of psychos. And I absolutely love that because it's true. They are psychos. They feel like psychos. They are psychos. I absolutely love it, Barney. Sign me up for that nickname. Appreciate the $2, my friend. Is Breece Hall still injured? He is still recovering. He's not active yet, but that should be activated in the next few weeks to practice. What's up, Italian Eddie Ralph? JETS, let's go, GTA. Mutt Files, good morning to you, my friend. Anyone going to see Garrett Wilson in the city today? Yeah, Garrett's doing a meet and greet today with Verizon, I believe. Mutt Files, what's up, bro? I'm coming in. Let me throw something on. Just showered. LOL. Let's effing go Jets. The New York Psychos are coming for all the quarterbacks. Yeah, that might have to be the nickname. I like it a lot. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate the donation as always. Can't wait to see you pull up, bro. Let's go. Have you watched ESPN takes on the Jets offensive line? I have not. What are they saying about us, huh? What are they saying about us? I missed it. Not sure what they're saying. Muttvales, appreciate you, bro. I want to join. You better join Luigi Mario because we're getting right into the hotline, baby. My guy, I bought 8 media day tickets a little while ago. Any chance I can get one more with us? Yeah. I have 4 more tickets, bro. 4 more. Let me check something real quick for you, buddy. I got 4 more total tickets left for Jets Media Day. Let me just check the details of it. Yeah, bro. I got 4 tickets next to you guys. So if you want to pull up, there's 4 tickets left. and they happen to be the seats next to all 8 of your tickets that you purchased, my man. So if you want to buy another one, it's all you. And then you buy one, that means there's 3 left. So if you want to purchase one, my friend, you have the link already. Purchase one, and I'll send you over the 9th ticket. And you'll be seated with all 9 of you guys will be seated together. The Psycho Jets. How are they going against this week? So the Jets are going up against the Buccaneers this week in practice, and I'll be there. Do you have the proper Venmo, my man? Do you have the link for it? Do you have the Venmo, or do you need me to send you it? Richie, I might be bringing a Pats fan to media day. Don't hate me. It's all good. Pats fans are welcome. Who are the Jets? Yeah, the Bucks. The Bucks. Why does it look like Billy and Max tried to take down block against the edges? So there is some news. Apparently, Billy Turner is the front runner to be the starting right tackle. Now, I find that interesting. I think that there is a chance that that's possible. I don't know. I think that this is the week where we really get to figure out who the starting offensive line really, really is for these New York Jets. Richie, you going to Vegas? I am going to be at Vegas for the Jets-Raiders game. I will be there. We need more offensive line help. Maybe Dallas will help us out. We're not getting Zach Martin. I know people want offensive line help. It's so much easier said than done. There's not a tackle out there that we can just get that'll be better than any tackle we already have. You feel me? That's it, bro. That is it. You got my Venmo. Send over that payment, and I'll send you over the ticket right away. So excited for football, even though it's preseason. It's great to have something to look forward to finally. I know, man. I can't freaking wait. Has Rodgers recovered from the calf? Yes, he has been recovered. Way recovered. He has been playing since training camp started. That calf injury was back in May. The O-line is a major concern, is the take. Yeah, I mean, listen, the only reason why it's concerned is because of the injury bug. And I think that, if Mekhi Becton's healthy, Dwayne Brown's healthy, and the interior offensive line stays healthy, it'll be a little better than you think. Fan meetup for the Bucs game. Who's going? I'm not going to be at the game, but I'll be at the joint practices. And folks, if you guys want to join the Discord, I'm actually launching some fantasy football leagues. If you guys want to join fantasy football, I am going to be doing some leagues this year, multiple of them, because I know last year I just did one, and I only had a handful, like 12 of you guys joining it. So if you guys want to be part of the Jets Media Fantasy Crew, that's going to be part of the Discord. So make sure you guys join that Discord if you didn't already. Is it true it was our first blowout of preseason? It was our largest preseason victory in franchise history. Hi, Richie. I'm here listening at work, so I can't chat or call in. All good, Jamie. Enjoy work, my man. Appreciate you tuning in, though. All right. Let's get it going. Call-in show is going to be open. Discord, what's that? So if you're not familiar with what the Discord is basically an app, and it gives you access. It's basically like a large group chat with different topics. So you guys can stay in communication with me. We're going to be talking fantasy football there and doing a lot of fun things on Discord. So if you guys want to join the Discord link, that's linked down below in the description. Roundtable tonight. Yes, we got a special announcement for tonight at 6 o'clock for the Roundtable. Brand new show. I know that we premiered it last week, but it's going to be even different this time. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun at the Roundtable tonight. Make sure you guys do not miss out on that, baby. Let's go. All right. Without further ado, let's open this up for some call-ins. I want to hear from you guys. I want to get your guys' takes. This is the time for Jets fans to speak their mind, baby. Let's go. There we go. Call in. Oh. So if you click that link that's pinned at the top of the chat, you'll be added to the queue to join in and talk with your boy. Don't be shy, man. Don't be shy. I want to talk with everybody, whether you have something good or bad to say. Richie, make sure you talk to those guys on the round table that we're coming. Oh, yeah. The Jets are not practicing today. They are off today. Practice tomorrow and then joint practice Wednesday, Thursday. One Jets drive tonight as well. Yes, Josh. One Jets drive tonight, baby. Becton is healthy. Yes, Becton is healthy. TG Beats with the $2 says, which undrafted free agent has the best chance to make the roster? Trey Dean is one. Gibson, Brownlee. Brownlee's kind of, the hype of Brownlee's kind of died a little bit, which is sad. Venmo you for the 9th. Let's see. Yes, you did. All right. I'll be sending over your 9th ticket. All right, guys. 3 tickets left for Jets Media Day. Just 3 left. Just 3 freaking left. M. Lopez, I missed your comment. Where is it? Here it is. Sorry, my man. Is the offensive line really a concern? Our all-line is scrutinized for our practice reports, but they also are beat by the psychos, and you saw what they did to the Panthers. Thoughts, Richie? Yeah, I think the offensive line is more of a concern just because the Jets know that that's really what's going to make or break this season in terms of running the football, protecting Rodgers. And it's not the greatest offensive line in the league. So I think the only concern with the offensive line in my eyes is if we get injured. If we're healthy, it's fine. And if you look around the NFL, if anybody gets injured on the offensive line, they're pretty much doomed. So I think the offensive line is a little better than we think, but the problem is injuries. And we got to stay healthy, man. And right now we're healthy. All right. We're going to start off with the first call-in. But before we get the first call-in, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. We got 37 likes. We could do way better than that. Way better than 37 likes. So hit that like button, everybody. Let's go. All right. Let's get the first caller in the building. We got Mutt Biles.
Oh, what's good, Richie?
What's good, my man? How you doing, dude?
Yeah, good. One thing I can say real quick. If y'all never went to Jets Media Day, you need to go. I know you just said there's 3 left. I went last year with 2 of my friends and my significant other at the time. We had a lot of fun. The field was great. Trust me. The tailgate didn't go to, though, because I won't admit that, though, because we got there a little bit late. So we couldn't go.
Tailgate's different this year, too.
Is it really now?
Mm-hmm.
One I will say, though, you guys, if you didn't get a ticket, I would go. It's a lot.
I appreciate that, man. And are you coming to the tailgate this year, or because I know you have season tickets?
Yeah. I'm gonna come to the tailgate.
All right, cool, man. Love to have you. Someone asked, what's the date for tickets? It's week 3 against the New England Patriots. September 24th is the date for that, and tickets are in the description. 3 left. Can't wait.
Guys. Trust me, he ain't paying me to say it though. That's coming from my experience from it.
That is true. I appreciate the genuine take of Jets Media Day. Year 1, by the way. First time ever doing it last year, so this is year 2.
Exactly. And hey, last time that we did that, it was a blowout. We won by 40. It was like 17.
Hey, 40-17, first division win in 2 years is the reason why I picked Jets Media Day to be against the Patriots this year, man, because we need to get that freaking W, bro.
Of course. And
it's like Patriots. It's been way too long, my man. Way too long.
You already know. I like that nickname, though. I don't know.
The Psychos?
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of do as well. It sticks.
It does stick. Because we are 2-3 strings deep at defensive line. And they're all just coming in like psychos. I love it.
And Zach Wilson's the one that gave it, right? So Zach Wilson deserves credit. No?
Yeah, I was talking about this with my brother, though, after we left training camp when he came to Zach. So he was telling me just to get rid of him. I'm like, dude, why? Don't.
Zach?
Yeah. He wasn't a big Zach guy when we drafted him. He wasn't a big Zach guy now. He wasn't big one with him with BYU, none of that stuff. I forgot who he wanted on the draft, but I told him, nah. Just keep him around, though. Freaking, you see he got better. His first game, though, he played okay. He's only had, 5 throws he had, maybe? Besides when we ran the ball like 100 times.
I mean, yeah, your brother went to the one practice that Zach looked like crap.
That's what I said to him, too. I'm like, bro, of course you come to one day he looks like crap. Because we sat there and watched the game, and he balled out.
You were at the game?
Nah, unfortunately we couldn't, though, because his truck was his, what was it? It was his fuel injector wasn't working, so he had to get a new one that day. So we couldn't play.
Well, it was good to see you at practice, man. It was dope. I was chilling with Mutt Biles and his brother the entire time. We watched practice together. We watched Zach stink it up, and then we watched Zach ball out on Saturday, where it really mattered, right?
Exactly. It all matters when you hear the whistle go and the time starts going down to win. That's when
I think it's sticking, man. Barney says update the Psycho Exchange.
Psycho Exchange. I like that.
Oh my gosh, that might need to be it. I might have to make merch of this.
Please do it. Claim it now before someone else does it.
The Psycho Exchange. I think Barney's got to get a cut of the merch though.
Definitely.
Appreciate the $2, my man Barney.
You're not going to the Tampa game? You only going to joint?
Nah, I like streaming the games, so I'm just going to both practices with Jack. He's going to be with me, which is going to be fun. Going Wednesday and Thursday, and then I'll be streaming the game Saturday.
Ooh, the 2 days I work, of course. But not. The only reason why, though, because I have 2 tickets though for that game, and the guy that I'm going with for the regular season, he doesn't do preseason games though. And I tried. There's only one other person I was gonna ask. Though, was my sister's boyfriend, who's a Jet fan, and she just told me they're going to the city that day. So I don't know if I'm even gonna go. So I got tickets though. I'm just hanging on to them for now.
All right, well, give them away. We got the Discord for that ticket sales.
Oh, of course.
If you guys want tickets to this Buccaneers game, maybe you could get them through the Discord through Mutt Biles, baby. That's what it's for.
Yeah, I'll send them. I'll definitely show them in there that I got them.
Hey, appreciate that, man. So anything else you'd like to say before we hop into the next caller, bro? Always appreciate you hopping on.
Of course. Just 9/11 is going to be fun. Denver, though, with the roundtable. I just can't wait to freaking talk to TD and Dan, though, about us getting that dub.
Yeah, dude. And after gloating to TD after they lost to the Chargers the day before.
Definitely. Herbert's going to line them up again. And they're going to make them regret taking Tua. Because correct me if I'm wrong, though, it went Burrow 1, Tua 5, Herbert 6.
That's true. I can't freaking
Little
wait.
thing.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, my man. I'll see you soon, all right?
Later, Richie.
Peace out, bro. That's the Legend Mutt Files tuning in. Guys, if you want to join the show, please click the link pinned in the chat. Don't be shy. I want all you guys here. I want to talk to all the boys and the girls in the chat. Next caller, we got Bernard. What's up, bro?
Hey, Richie. I'm a Packer fan. Big fan of your channel, man.
Thank you.
I watch you every single time. I'm the Jets are my second favorite team because of AR8. And
you're welcome, my man. You are welcome.
I hope y'all kill it with him this year. I really do. I just want to call with a couple of some questions and some and what your opinions are on them. I saw you. I saw the last roundtable episode that you were on, and Master at work. He really pissed me off with a lot of the things that he said, man. About Rodgers, and and one thing he said that he's a playoff choker that I totally disagree with. As a Packer fan, I watch every single Packer playoff game. The majority of the losses weren't his fault. You know, our special teams and our defense messed it up. There was games that he tied the game and sent it to overtime, and he didn't even get the ball back. You know, I mean, to have a chance to win. So, what's your take on him being a playoff choker? Like, do you agree with that take?
I did. I looked at his stats in the playoffs, and I saw 45 touchdowns to 13 picks. I saw the defense giving up a lot of points, and, you know, it's a team effort. But I don't – and you look at the record, yeah, he's 1-4 in the NFC Championship. He's also 1-0 in the Super Bowl. But, you know, I think, you know, a fan like Master at Work, he really just hones in on playoff success because he has Tom Brady as his quarterback to really gloat about. So it's kind of like, doesn't matter what you do in the regular season, how you perform in the playoffs. I don't care your stats. Are you winning? And the reality is he goes far to the championship game, but he loses more than often than not, Rodgers. So let's hope that that's in the past. And if the Jets go all the way to the championship this year, they can win it, go to the Super Bowl, right? I think a little overblown, but, you know, that's in the past. And I'm hopeful that, you know, in this new chapter with the Jets, he could prove to take this team to the playoffs and make a run.
And that Matt Stafford take really pissed me off too, man. I was like, really, like Matt Stafford. Like, I mean, Matt Stafford's a good quarterback, and I actually like him, but he's not better than the GOAT. All right, it's just he's not better than the GOAT.
It's that simple, man.
And a couple of things I want to throw at you about your offensive line. people need to forget that Aaron Rodgers is I think he has like the quickest release of getting rid of football, and he's very good of like making his offensive line better by getting rid of the ball. You know what I mean? Avoiding sack, moving around the pocket. Now I know his mobility wasn't like, no, it's not like his prime. You know what I mean? Like he can just like run for first downs, but he can still like scramble and pick up first downs with his legs and stuff. And again, he does have the quickest release. So as far as the O-line, even your O-line is not perfect. I do think Rodgers can overcome that with getting that ball out quick. And I do think that what was I about to say? Yeah, I think y'all be fine in that department.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, my man, because I've been at a lot of the Jets practices, and my biggest takeaway from Rodgers is I've never seen a quarterback get rid of the ball within 0.2 seconds of catching a snap. He's in shotgun, the ball's in his hands, the ball's out. I'm used to a quarterback sitting there like, I don't know where to go, and then gets sacked. So it is refreshing as a Jets fan to be able to see not only the arm talent, not only and another thing about Rodgers that I took away from Bernard at being at the joint practice with the Panthers is the offensive line was a mess. But it didn't affect Rodgers. He was moving around. He was shuffling around. He was mobile. I'm like, this guy's not 39. He's playing like he's 29. So he still got his mobility, man. And I think some people are forgetting that he still got it, not only with the arm, but with the legs as well. And he's not going to be Josh Allen out there. He doesn't need to be, but he can still escape some pressure and move around. And I think that's what Jets fans are going to start to really appreciate even more about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and the one narrative that, and I know you hear it a lot too, that the one narrative that is going around, like people saying that Aaron Rodgers washed up. He's a 39, or no, like he's 39, he's about to be 40. Like, first of all, the whole washed up thing, like last year, Aaron Rodgers put up like his numbers last year wasn't Aaron Rodgers numbers, like MVP numbers, but there was still pretty good numbers, like 26 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. And the crazy thing is that Justin Herbert, the people that people go and put in the top 5, he had 25 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. And people think he's all this and all that. So Aaron Rodgers, and he said himself, his down years are career years for other quarterbacks. And that's true. Because if any other quarterback, like if Case Keenum put up those type of numbers, people will be saying that he's in the MVP conversation. But since it's Aaron Rodgers, that's a down year. And the whole 39-year-old age thing, like Brett Favre went to the Vikings at 40 years old and had success. Peyton Manning, 37 years old, went to the Broncos and had success. Tom Brady went to the Bucs, 42 years old, won a Super Bowl. So this is a track record of aging quarterbacks leaving teams at the end of their career and having major success and winning a Super Bowl. So I don't get why, he's 39 years old, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, man. When people that say he's 39 years old and in a negative, I'm like, I took it as a positive. As a Jets fan, all we've had is inexperience at the quarterback position. And I think 39 years old is an advantage because of the mind. It's because of he's seen it all. He's not going to be fazed by a defense. I mean, yeah, maybe he has a little less athleticism than he did a couple years back, but that's fine because we need someone that's wise and understands the game. And there's multiple examples of quarterbacks his age that has been successful and won Super Bowls. So I'm not looking at it as a negative. Let them hold on to that hate. And again, that down year Rodgers had last year, I know you're not, you're a Packers fan, but when it comes to the Jets fan perspective, an Aaron Rodgers down year last year would have been the best quarterback season we've seen in a decade. That's how bad it's been here. So welcome that washed up bad Rodgers as a Jets fan, right? So Bernard, I appreciate meeting you. I appreciate you hopping on, and I appreciate you supporting the channel as a Packers fan, man.
I mean, thank you, man. I'm gonna keep tuning in, watching his stuff. I think you're doing a great job, man.
Thank you.
I'm picking y'all to get to the Super Bowl, by the way.
Hey, I love that, Bernard.
And win it too.
And win it. All right. We'll see you around, man. Appreciate the call. See, we got Packers fans, folks, tuning in, supporting the Jets, and I'm all for it. I can't complain. Welcome in. People have been watching Rodgers throughout their entire lives, and they're going to follow him to another team. Pull up. Packers fans watched this Jets team to obliterate them last year at Lambeau. Sauce put the cheese head on. Lazard knocked the cheesehead off of him. I love it, man. I love it. All right, next caller.
Hello.
Oh, look who it is. What's up, dude?
Well, I'm doing good. How about you guys? How about
I'm
everybody?
doing good, man.
You know what? I wish I was able to, I wish you guys had like a call in for the last AFC roundtable because I would have went off on everybody.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would have went off, but you guys didn't have a call in that day.
Yeah, don't worry.
So,
You'll be able to get your rant off this week.
yeah.
This Wednesday night.
Yeah, hopefully because I was gonna go at TD again with the damn Marino shit. Like I was just like I was gonna go at the fact that they were. I'm pretty sure TD was like he ain't Aaron Rodgers ain't the most talented QB, and
Yeah,
I was
man.
gonna
It's
go
all right,
like
dude. Don't even sweat it. Just save it. Save it all. Save this all for TD. Get it out. I want you to attack them both.
Yeah, and then I watched First Take today, and they were talking about the O-line, and I was like, I know this isn't a big issue, but to say this in the fact that we went 27-0 in a preseason game, it's like, come on, I didn't even see our quarterback get sacked that game.
Yeah,
I didn't see our quarterback get sacked that game, and you're talking about our O-line.
everything was great. There is not one negative thing to say other than, oh, Salah's gushing over Rodgers in Hard Knocks. Like, they're just going to try to spin some type of negative out of this entire team somehow because there isn't any right now.
The beginning speech I thought was really, really good. I never even heard of that speech. If that was a well-known speech, I didn't even heard about that. The crow thing or something. I didn't even heard about that.
I know, man.
And I was like,
we got crows pecking at our necks. You got to fly high until they suffocate. That is a great analogy from our great coach and Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
He's really, really proven to be a leader of men, man. Something I've wanted this Jets team to have at that spot so long.
Yeah, when they finally got a coach that I actually want, I was like, thank God.
Oh, so refreshing, man. It's so refreshing. All I ever wanted was someone that can just galvanize a locker room, be a CEO, be a good coach at your whatever you expertise is, which in Robert Saleh's case is the defense, and be a great guy that could just relate to his players and rile them up and have that approach to be, dig deep into their brains and their minds and their ability to just get the most out of them. And we're just scratching the potential, man. And when Saleh got here, he said it's a 3-year process, and this is year 3. So this is it.
Yeah. Also, the one thing I also want to say, I watched the draft recap, and you were talking about Barnes that it wasn't the best pick, and I was completely disagreeing because we needed linebacker help, and it's kind of showing now that Barnes could be someone pretty special, man.
Oh no, you're 100% right, and I said it on my I said it on the what video was it? My post game or my biggest takeaways. I was highlighting Zaire Barnes, and I brought up Barnes wasn't my favorite draft pick, not because of the position, but just I didn't really know a lot about him. He was in a small school. It seemed like a reach, and I was completely wrong. And I'm completely okay with being wrong. I'm not going to be right on everything, and I'm so glad that Barnes is stepping up because the linebacker depth, and it's a perfect segue into this super chat from Efont81. Great job, Richie. Thoughts on linebacker depth? Thank you for the $2. I think it's a lot better than people think because of Barnes. I mean, the rookie of Barnes is good. Don't forget Chaz Surratt, who's unfortunately injured. The Jets really like him. We got Sherwood, we got Dog. So I think the linebacker depth in Barnes is looking good, man. I'm glad you brought it up. And I will see you Wednesday night, though, okay?
Yeah. I will see you Wednesday night. I'll be going at everybody. Not after I work pretty much because I kind of respect him, even though he's a Patriots fan.
Good.
But
all right,
but TD is gonna get this work done.
Oh, all right. I'll warn TD for you. So I appreciate the call, my man. Appreciate it. Again, thank you for the $2. And I think the linebacker depth is a little better than some people are giving it credit for, in my eyes. All right, next caller is the legend, V-Man. Rodgers jersey.
Yeah, no, actually, this is technically not an Aaron Rodgers. It's actually a Elijah Moore jersey.
No, that's a Rodgers jersey. I don't know what you're talking about.
I converted it to a Rodgers jersey.
I love it. Looks great, man.
Yeah, thanks.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, looking forward to this season. I can't wait for football because, as you and I both know, New York City baseball's been an absolute dumpster fire.
Oh gosh, don't get
I
me
mean,
started on that.
and I mean, you're lucky you have an owner that actually cares. I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's get back to football. Honestly, yeah, there's a lot of honestly. I think one thing I loved about Hard Knocks. I want to talk about it if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
I love the opening where they had the training camp, but they mixed it in with the old '60s training camp footage from Peekskill. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, they tied in the old school, last time the Jets won a Super Bowl with the today modern Jets, and they did such a great job with the production with that. NFL Films is on another level, man.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, no, absolutely love that. That was just like perfect right there. And honestly, it's like and watching it, watching the preseason game, I don't think I'm too worried about the offensive line right now. I feel like it just needs time to put pieces all together. There's still plenty of preseason time for them to get their ducks in a row, and I'm confident they will. I mean, but watching that defense, I know it's just a preseason game, but my gosh,
Domination.
They might even be better than they were last year.
Oh yeah, are you kidding? They are. I mean, I don't think people realize the what it means to be in year 3 of a system. Like Saleh, when he got here, he always brought up a 3-year window, and the 3rd year is when everything starts to click. And now it's clicking. And I'm just talking defense right now. And the defense was good last year. I think it has another level. And the amount of times I heard a player on this Jets team, V-Man, I heard Jermaine Johnson, we want to be the number 1 defense. We will be the number 1 defense. Quinton Williams, we want to be the number 1 defense. Like, their mindset is to be the number 1 defense in the league this year. Like, that's where they're trying to go.
Absolutely. I'm looking. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm excited for this season. And I even got something special for this season if the Jets go all the way.
And what'd you get?
This has cost me about $65.
Oh, yeah, baby. That will be cracked open and chugged by V-Man live on Jets Media or live on somewhere.
This is not, but I will have it
Take
on
a shot of it. They have it on the rocks?
This is a Donku Gran Añejo. This is aged 9 to 12 years dark rum.
Wow, man. So keep that thing nice and clean. No dust can compile on it. And hopefully we're seeing you crack that open. I want you to pour it on the rocks on this show in February when we're celebrating. All right?
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Well, V-Man, always a pleasure. Hope you're doing well. And I'll see you next week on the Call-In Show. All right?
All right. See you.
Please appreciate you, bro. That's the legend, V-Man. I think we should all do that. We should all buy some type of drink or anything that we can be prepared for the next time the Jets win the bowl, whether it's this year or next year or sometime in my life. I don't know. All right, we got the next caller. What's up, Hep? How you doing, dude?
Hey, Richie. How you doing, bud? I'd like to talk about our fullback, Nick Bawden. It looks like he's going to make the club. Looks like he's doing really good. Everybody's psyched about him, as well as a weapon, as well as just not a blocker only. But if he makes the club, who's the odd man out? Are we looking at less tight ends, less wide receivers, less backs? What do you think?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think Nick Bawden is definitely a lock to make this team. We saw both preseason games that they like to run the I formations with Nick Bawden out there leading the way for the running backs. Michael Carter gave him a big shout out as well in a press conference. So there's definitely Bawden's making that team. But the question is, are we going to do less tight ends? Now, the tight end position is so deep, man. We had 6 tight ends catch a pass in the preseason. 3 of them scored a touchdown. So the tight ends are going to be a big, big weapon. So it's either one less wide receiver, one less running back, or one less tight end. And that's such a big question because we're deep at all 3 of those positions.
I know.
So, I don't know. I don't see them doing anything less than 6 wide receivers. You hope they can keep 4 running backs because I like all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And then you want to keep 4 tight ends. But can you do all of that and a fullback?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Holy crap.
Good problem to have, right?
Maybe they can just do 2 quarterbacks and then Tim Boyle's on the practice squad, and that'll be that opening spot for Bowden.
And who's the emergency quarterback if they both go down?
Boyle, I guess.
Yeah.
Or Streveler? I don't know.
Thanks, Rich. Hey, listen, did anybody ever tell you you look a little bit like Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, I've got that a little bit.
Yeah, man. Okay,
Shia LaBeouf.
You're doing good, buddy boy.
Thank you, Hep. I appreciate the support. Great calling, dude.
Okay, bud.
Appreciate that. All right, I'm Shia LaBeouf. What do you guys think? Hep thinks I look like Shia LaBeouf. I've gotten Shia LaBeouf. I've got a younger Stallone. I got a lot of people saying I look like a lot of different people. That was a great call in because Nick Bowden isn't someone that I think we're talking about enough because he's not flashy. Who cares about a fullback? Well, you need a good fullback if you want to run the damn football down people's throats. Great call in from Hep. Next call, we got Johnny. What's up, dude? Great to see you.
Hey, what's going on, Richie? Dude, Hep just messed up what I wanted to talk about.
He stole it.
Tight ends, man. He stole it from me. But I guess the biggest thing is Dalvin Cook, who at this point, right?
Who's that?
Yeah, exactly. So I think they need to go ahead and pull that out and just keep what we got. I mean, them guys are explosive. I mean, dude, Izzy, that guy right there, man. I mean, if he continues to keep doing what he's doing, it's just gonna be amazing. I honestly feel like I think our line's gonna be really well. I mean, the line, you're seeing it right now. The more and more they're starting to gel together and stuff like that, you're seeing, like, I know everybody was like tripping about Becton being able to have that one play that the guy split both defenders, right? I mean, both linemen through there. And I'm like, but that wasn't his fault. That dude, so, and then I guess the biggest other thing is the tight ends. Dude, I'm a huge Coons fan, man, right? So I feel like that's going to be Aaron Rodgers, Mercedes Lewis there. And I think they carry 4 tight ends. I mean, you saw what's happening, especially we're going to be in the red zone a lot this year. And them dudes are big, man. So I think that's what we should continue to keep carrying. But if that's the case, who's going to be the people that we're going to have to cut? I think this by far is probably going to be the craziest cuts that we're going to see because, I mean, other teams are going to be picking up dudes that could start as of yesterday type of thing.
Yeah, man. That happened last year too, dude. I mean, we cut Jason Pinnock, which I still am upset about, and you see him a starter for the Giants right now. And I guarantee you we're going to cut someone that's going to get picked up and going to be a starter somewhere. And that just tells you, first of all, this is a good problem to have, right, Johnny? That's how good we are. But that's the reality of the situation, man. We have to make some harsh decisions. Not we, but the Jets and Joe Douglas. And when you carry a fullback, there has to be someone that you have to sacrifice. And I think that the Jets are going to have to make that decision, man. And I don't see them cutting, Kuntz. I don't see them cutting. Is Bam Knight expendable? Like, I don't know, dude. It's such a hard decision. And I got to start putting more research and more predictions out there because the more you guys are bringing it up to me, I'm like, damn, this is something we got to start talking about a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Bam Knight, he's a better pass blocker out of all the running backs that we got. But then you saw what Michael Carter did, right? And that's the reason we fell in love with the dude year one, But, I mean, he had an injury as well last year, and he played through it.
Yeah.
I mean, not 100%. Many people comprehend and understand that. Like, the thing that's going on with Becton, dude, as somebody that tore an LCL, I mean, forever and a day, it took me, to this day, if I don't have something on my knee, I feel like I can't do anything. I feel like I can't squat. I feel like I can't even walk properly. You know what I mean? So imagine putting all that weight and you got another 300 and something pound player coming at you full force.
Oh, dude, it's so true, man. It's all about the confidence with the knee, and it's an unfortunate situation with Becton. It's like there's so much talent, so much. Like, we're not worried about what he could do on the field. It's just a matter of if he can get through a game and stay healthy, man, because that's a waste of a talent if I ever saw one with the injury bug. So hopefully he's all good. But, Johnny, I appreciate the call in, dude. You bring up a good point with the whole depth situation with the 53-man roster, and we'll be here talking about it when the 53-man roster gets situated. I'd love to have you on.
Sounds good, man. Hey, go Jets and 2026, go Mets, right?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. You know it. 26 is the year for the Mets, baby. Appreciate the call in, Johnny.
All right, later, dude.
Later, dude. Shout out to Johnny. Also want a big shout out to Paula. Happy birthday, Paula. Come on the show. Let's get you on. Let's wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to. All right, Paula. Everybody already wish you happy birthday. Look how great this chat is. Look how great the chat is. Shout out to Paula. Hope you have a very happy birthday. All right, next caller. We got Omar. Only bringing positive vibes. Never anything else. That's why we love Omar, man. What's up, dude?
What's up, Richie? You hear me good?
I hear you great. That's like probably the best call-in audio quality I've ever had.
Yeah, well, I have a nice mic here. Hey, I just wanted to call in and just say congratulations to you, man. I haven't talked to you in a while. But I've noticed that I'm seeing you everywhere, on some of the One Jets Drive stuff. And then, now that you last weekend you traveled to South Carolina, like, dude. And then you were asking a question too about when did we all start following you? I'm like, yo, I know Ricky was below 10K. You were down there. So damn, bro. I just want to congratulate you on all your success. You got a new studio. Like, that's the dream right there. Just kind of doing your own thing, man. So, and on top of that, you love doing what you do because you're covering the Jets. So,
yeah,
dude. Yeah,
exactly,
I just want to say congrats to you. And I've been like, the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna happen. We got to a point where I felt really confident it was gonna happen. So it's like, I'm just gonna RELAX. So I wasn't on a lot of people's streams and shows because I was like, I'm not worried about it. The Jets weren't even in the building, and then all of a sudden everything just ramped up. We went to California, we went to go meet with them, yada yada yada. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Baby. So the vibes are high. I love how high the vibes are right now, and that's all we need to do right now. Let's not get too high. Let's not get too low. Let's hope everybody stays healthy. Knock on wood. Good to see Makai out there staying healthy. Like this, day by day, good things are happening, and let's just get to 9/11 healthy. And let's go, man. That's it. I'm pumped, but like not too pumped,
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for the love. I do appreciate that. You've been supporting the channel through the highs and the lows since you found me, man. I gotta appreciate, because subscribers like you really help out do what I do for a living, man. And this is really, really fun. And as you said, man, all I'm doing is reporting on my favorite childhood dream of the Jets, and people like you make it possible. So thank you for that. And we're riding that Aaron Rodgers high all the way until proven otherwise, baby.
Yeah, and not just that, Richie. You and Ryan and all the guys are covering the team from your vantage point, whereas the beat is still negative. In my opinion, I still find the beat to be very negative. I'm not going to call out names of individual reporters. I just find that there's always that one gotcha question with Salah and even with Rodgers, and it's like, and Rodgers is so smart, he's not falling for it. But you guys are reporting the real deal. So that's why I stick with you, and I'm on the Discord and everything. So I'm here, full support for you, Richie.
Hey Omar, I appreciate that, dude. I noticed you in the Discord as well. So take care, and we'll be in touch. All right, let's go. Positive vibes only from Omar. We need more of Omars. Is there any more Omars in the chat? We need to clone him. He's too great. Jets fan Josh. Josh, NYJ Madden's in the house right now. Look at him.
What's up, Richard? Can you hear me good? Can you hear me?
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can hear you with that ice that you got over the. No, I can hear you fine. I'm just playing with you. But that freaking chains that you got, dude. Look at that ice.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Hey, man. So I'm just so ready for this season, man, to start, man. So yeah, I do wish we just stay healthy this year. That's the big goal, man. I'm just so ready for this season. We came a long way. This Jets organization, this Jets franchise, man, we came a long way. Everybody better get ready. Every team better get ready for the Jets, man. It's the 2023, 2024 future Jets, man. Like, it's ready. It's all hype, all love. Everything is just up top right now, man. I'm just super hyped, bro. Super hyped for Madden 24 to come out so I can start making these highlights, man. Can't wait for the season to start, man. I'm just ready for it. Love the channel, Richie. Keep it going. You already know. Jet up. Let's go.
Appreciate you, Josh. Let's freaking go. Always bringing the energy, baby. Love it, Josh.
Love.
Yo, Josh is coming out with some Madden 24 content on his channel, NYJ Madden. So make sure you guys check that out when Madden 24 comes out. I'll show you guys the links to his videos. Big Madden fan here. Josh comes out with the great Madden content for the New York Jets. So I can't wait for Madden 24 as well. Let's get it. All right. Next caller. What up, Daniel? You're live.
Hey, Richie. What's going on, buddy?
I'm doing great, bro. How about yourself?
All good. As good as I can be working, But, yeah, I just wanted to call in because I just want to prepare you guys right now. Carl Lawson, JFM, as much as we love those guys, those snap counts are going to go down the way our backups are performing, if you want to call them backups.
Yeah, right. I love how we could call them backups when there would be as starters at any other team. That's how deep we are, Daniel. How wild is that?
They're looking legit, man. They're looking good. It's really going to be hard to keep Lawson. I mean, Lawson, he's solid, but, 8 sacks a year guy. Will McDonald might be a 12 sack a year guy. So you're going to keep taking snaps away from him,
No, yeah,
or
absolutely.
Huff
And
or
that
anybody else.
that's a luxury to have, right? Like, this is such a good problem for this Jets team to have, where we need better snaps, more snaps for this player because he's playing better. And the Jets defensive coaching staff are prepared. I think they're going to run the hot hand. Everyone's going to get their fair share of snaps, but whoever's really clicking, they're going to get the fair share of snaps in that particular game. So I think Clemens is even coming for John Franklin-Meyer's spot. I think Jermaine Johnson's coming for Lawson's spot. And the reality is, Lawson and JFM, they're not the future. They might be here for this season.
How much did they play last year? Do you know offhand? Was it 50, 60%?
They played a decent amount. I mean, for sure.
I think they were up there. I'm thinking like 35 next year, maybe.
Yeah, I think Jermaine's going to get a big spike in playing time, and Will McDonald's it's going to be hard to take him off the field. And I think this Jets coaching staff is really trying to imprint into this D lineman as well that you got to be able to sacrifice playing time for others and just put the team first.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hadn't called into the show yet. Normally I call into Jake's, but I do listen, But
hey, well,
yeah,
I just opened up. I haven't done call-in shows in a while, so that's why. So love to have you on more often. Thank you for tuning in, Daniel. And let's go, Jets. Appreciate the support, bro.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's go. Great calling from Daniel there. He brings up such a great point because this defensive line is so deep to the point where they might have to start sacrificing other players on the team to get playing time, man. So shout out to Daniel. Charles. There he is.
Hey, Richie, what's up, my man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I watched the preseason game on Saturday. I was so pumped up and how they whooped ass on Saturday.
Oof, they whipped that ass, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Look, man, I kind of have to agree with Daniel there that, Will McDonald's playing so well. We might have to sacrifice playing time for Carl Lawson and JFM. Yeah. Although I do like those players. I think they're very good players, but man, Will McDonald, he looks like a freak of nature out there, man. I mean, the way his spin move is crazy, his speed, his athleticism. He just brings, and Jermaine Johnson, I forgot he made the transition to outside linebacker. And, the way he bull rushed that offensive lineman was just so badass to watch, man.
He just changed his line to linebacker just so he could change his number. Nothing else is going to change but his number.
Yeah, that's true. But still,
but it's true. He's playing with a damn he's man possessed.
He's a good football player. I mean, he showed flashes of being a good player last year, especially on that sack on Josh Allen last year, which was incredible.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he just was lost in the hype of the Sauce and Garrett train, So if anybody remembers my draft reaction, Jack and I were the most excited for Jermaine.
My dad wanted Jermaine Johnson at 10, but then my dad was like, when we took Garrett, said, you know what, son? Watching them trade back in the first round. And they did, and they took Jermaine Johnson.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's why we're still living on that high from that draft class 2 years ago. Whew.
That was a great draft class, and this draft class looks pretty good too. I mean,
yeah, very underrated.
This year at Bonacon is incredible. I mean, I'm thinking, who needs Dalvin Cook when you got this young man making people miss?
I know, dude. Izzy is getting busy. Carter looks rejuvenated. We got Brees coming back, man. Bam Nice, not a bad back as well. I'm liking this Jets team right now at that running back spot for sure.
Dalvin Cook's and I'm also been, I know a lot of people like to shit on Nathaniel Hackett because of how bad he was in Denver, but I want to make this point clear. People forgot that before he went to Green Bay, he was, I think, the quarterback's coach and offensive coordinator of the Jaguars. And Blake Bortles, who obviously wasn't a very good quarterback, had some of his best moments in games under Nathaniel Hackett. I mean, in 2015, he threw for over 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns. And in 2017, the year the Jaguars went to the AFC Championship game, they had the best rushing offense in the NFL. Plus, Aaron Rodgers.
Charles? We lost Charles there. He froze on us. Thank you for the call, Charles. You unfortunately froze on us, but I do agree, man. Nathaniel Hackett, great. Made Blake Bortles look freaking good. Go out there, 2 MVP seasons with Rodgers. And the reality is sometimes offensive coordinators are better there, and they're not head coaches. So, Charles, I appreciate the call, my man. I really do appreciate it, bro. We got the next caller, Bard. Hey,
what's up, man? Hey, I'm really glad you picked up on the psycho exchange. I think that's I'm hoping it's gonna stick. I made like a little thing. I'm trying to share it with you. I don't know. There you go.
Oh man, look at
I don't know.
that.
I gotta work on my. If you got someone out there with better Photoshop skills, go for it.
That's great.
I stole the McDonald's jumping over the car from some newspaper.
That's so good. This is great.
I just remember Zach said, "Man, they're a bunch of psychos." And I was almost saying, and then Clemens said something like, "Oh, we're monsters." I was going to go psycho monsters. But then when someone was talking about the sack exchange just today on your show, I was like, sack exchange, psycho exchange, sack exchange, psycho exchange. Right?
It clicks. We've been looking for a nickname for this team for a while in terms of like
and it's really an exchange because it's not just four of them like the sack exchange. I'm old enough to remember the sack exchange. It was really that was Klecko, Marty Lyons, Abdul Salam, and Gastineau. This is, what do we got, like 8? I mean, I don't even have them all there. I think I couldn't find Al Woods in a Jet uniform, but man, it's gonna be madness. And I want to say one more thing about someone was talking about Hackett a minute ago. I've been like trying to look into the Broncos thing and Sean Payton. Like, I'm starting to think the problem up there really was Russell Wilson. You know, because if you think about it, Russell did so good with in Seattle, then he leaves suddenly. Our old guy, Geno, is doing good in Seattle. In the same way, like the Patriots were really Brady, not Belichick. I'm starting to think Seattle was Pete, the coach, not Russell Wilson. So, which means that maybe the problem wasn't Hackett up there. So that's just my 2 cents. Obviously, I'm biased.
Yeah, I think that I agree, man. And I think what Sean Payton did in the first place to call it Hackett and everything was more to cover up Russell Wilson and try to save his quarterback than anything else. And I think that he knows that Russell Wilson needs to be fixed. And he got that big contract. And he's part of the system of Seattle. So I agree 100% with you, Barney.
I don't know. Well, I will see you on the 24th when we are going to drop 40 on the Pats.
Let's go.
I might have my Pat friend come, but I don't know.
That's all good.
I don't know if he has some bets. You know,
we'll be pointing at him and rubbing in his face after we're on that field. All right.
Nice.
I'll see you then, dude.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate the call. And shout out Barney with the fired graphic, the psycho exchange. That clicks 100%. I love it. Love it. All right. Next caller. We got Ryan.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
How you doing?
How's everything? Dude, I'm so hyped for this season. Like last year and 2 years ago, I was at the point where I think a lot of us Jet fans are, especially the ones that have been in the fan base for a long time. It's like you get sick of all the hype, you get sick of everything. It's like, I'm tired of it. It's like the one Jets drive is amazing, and then you're like let down, and you're like, okay, let's stop buying into the hype. Let's see what we really are. There was a few points that I wanted to bring out, but the first thing I wanted to bring up was what the last caller did in Denver with Hackett. I honestly think that it was Russ. And if you think about it, I don't know if it was on Hard Knocks or One Jets Drive, but did you see where Hackett was talking to the entire offense, talking about, hey, everyone needs to pay attention to the quarterback because we don't want players crashing into each other. There's a lot of checkdowns. There's a lot of conversation that's happening behind the scenes. And I think that Hackett had that kind of same mentality when he went over to Denver, and Russell Wilson just could not put it together, between the checks at the line and telling receivers where to go and the secret calls and signals and trying to remember everything. I honestly think that Russ was the issue, if you really, truly think about it. What is your take on that one?
I agree because Aaron Rodgers is different, man. It's not easy to do what he does in terms of the nuances, the hand signals and everything. And I think that Hackett probably threw everything Rodgers done so well onto Russell Wilson's shoulders. And the reality is he wasn't able to handle it. And maybe it would have worked if they gave Russell Wilson a little more time, because the reality is, dude, it's hard for a quarterback, especially a veteran, to be in the league for as long as Russell Wilson was and then go to a new team and be thrown a brand new offense. Like, you become a rookie all over again. And that's the reality of it. And the beautiful thing with us is that Rodgers is not learning a new thing. It's the same offense he's been in throughout his entire career, same offense he won 2 straight MVPs in. So I think you have a point, man. It looks like it was more Russell Wilson than anything because Hackett has proven with Blake Bortles, even with Aaron Rodgers, and now we have Rodgers here. And the other cool thing about it is it's really going to help Zach Wilson understand things. It's not like you hire Hackett and Zach Wilson has to learn everything on the fly and we are throwing him out there. He's going to have a couple years to really learn and digest this.
Well, here's a few other points I wanted to make. Do you know if A-Rod bought a house or owned a house in Wisconsin while he was over there?
I don't know, but I have to assume so since he was there for 18 years. But
well,
I know that he would always go to California.
I'm a mover for a living, okay? And I own a company. It's a small company, but I mean, I've moved a bunch of different athletes, and it seems like to me that a majority, not everybody, but a majority of athletes, they'll do a 6-month, 8-month lease on a house. And from what I've seen is that they'll have their primary residence, they'll have their backup so-called furniture that they'll go in, they'll put in their house wherever they're going to be. And then after the season's over, we've helped them pack it up into, let's say a pod or wherever, and they'll store it until the next time that, they're going to be out there to save that money, just so the house isn't sitting and they're not paying all those fees. So I didn't know if that, I just thought like, hey, if Aaron Rodgers didn't own a house over there, but he bought one in Jersey, that shows how committed he is. Like that would be like a really, really nice point. But with that, did you see how much Aaron Rodgers was having fun during the Hall of Fame game? Just sitting on the sideline, talking to players, talking to coaches.
Did you fart?
I honestly, no, I didn't.
No, not you. That's what Rodgers was saying.
Oh, yeah. That's
He
right.
asked Corey Davis that.
but it just gets to me because it's like, the whole hype of him possibly having part ownership in the team, and then seeing how excited and how invested he was with trying to coach players up and talk to them and talk to the head coach. It just seems like a natural fit that if in 2 years he's done or 3 years he's done, he gets part ownership and becomes a quarterback coach for the New York Jets.
And he looks natural out there on the sidelines, doesn't he, with that headset on? Like he looks like
he definitely does. He definitely does.
And I think he's really bought in and he loves this game. And maybe that's his, maybe he doesn't go into the media when he retires. Maybe he sticks with this organization and becomes member of the front office or members of the coaching staff and a stake of the company, stake of the organization. Like sign me up. I want more Aaron Rodgers, right?
And that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to say that we are the luckiest fan base between all the YouTube content creators, with you, with Green Bean, with Jake Asman. I mean, you guys are really coming up with Talking Jets, even heavy.com and, all the different ones, Roush.
Thank you, man. We appreciate
and then
that.
we've got One Jets Drive. We've got Hard Knocks now. Dude, it's every day. It's like I got to find a break in between everything to make sure I spend time with my wife, because if not, like it's just nonstop.
Oh,
and there's
great.
always something to listen to. So I appreciate your hard work and your effort, bro. I got to get in on that roundtable. I'm a subscriber. I just haven't watched it in a while, but man, you guys are taking it to another level, and I don't think any other fan base has you guys.
I appreciate that big time, Ryan. I'm very fortunate to be part of such a great community of you guys and the content creators.
Hey, hold on one second.
All right, what you got for us, Ryan?
Do you recognize this hat?
Woody Johnson?
No, this isn't this hat. I actually ordered, and then I saw a Method Man wearing the same exact hat with the stickers and everything else. I was like, yo, he's got my hat.
Oh my God. You and Method Man are matching. I love it. That's great.
It was awesome, dude.
That's great.
Well, listen, thank you very much. I don't want to take any more of your time, but
thank you, Ryan.
I just want to say go Jets.
Go Jets, Ryan. Great call, man. Hope to see you again soon.
Absolutely.
Let's go, man. Jets fans are just, you guys are great. I don't know what more to say. Let's go. Jets fans, let's go. The vibes are immaculate. They're through the roof. They are so freaking good right now. So big time shout out to everybody, all the call-ins, man. That was great. That was a great show. Definitely, we're going to be doing call-ins more often. I know that it's been a while, so thank you guys for staying patient with me. and sticking with Jets media throughout it, because I know that a lot of people in the chat have been asking, Richie, where are the call-in shows? I want to talk. I want to talk ball. Well, guess what? Mondays are the call-in shows, and more than that, for sure. But I just wanted to remind you guys that the call-in shows are staying, and they're here, and they're really here to stay, baby. But we do want to give a big shout out to one of the proud sponsors of Jets Media, folks. You guys know them well. They are Manta Sleep, baby. Manta Sleep is the go-to sleep mask on the market. And I am doing this call-in show, and I just want to remind you guys that Manta Sleep is a proud sponsor of this channel, and I cannot thank them enough for continuously sponsoring JETS Media. If you guys use promo code JETS, you'll get 10% off of your sleep mask today. This is the Pro Sleep Mask. I do actually have a big-time Manta Sleep giveaway to announce that you guys will be able to be shipped a free mask if you guys enter to join. That will be announced later on this month, so stay tuned for that. I have been absolutely loving everything about this Manta Sleep Mask, from the quality of it to my sleep is better. I'm so relying on this sleep mask every single night when I go to sleep, and you guys know them by now. They completely shut out the lights, 100% blackout technology, super comfortable pillows, resting on your face, resting on your eyes. So big shout out to Manta Sleep for sponsoring JETS Media. We appreciate them. Use promo code JETS. Click that link at the top of the chat. Maybe you get a gift for your parents. Maybe you get a gift for your children. Maybe you get a gift for yourself. Manta Sleep. Use promo code 10% off, and you will get that discount. So, guys, that's going to wrap up the show. Thank you all for tuning in to this call-in show. We'll be doing a lot more call-in shows throughout the rest of the, heading into the season, of course. My name's Richie. Tonight is the AFC East Roundtable at 6 p.m. I'll see you guys then. Let's go, Jets. Love you guys. Peace out.